everybody, it's Chris with Stay Dry Roofing, and I'm here with
Damian King.
Damian King, not related to Trevor King.
I am not.
You are not. Okay.
But we're both kings.
We're both kings, that's correct. But here we are, we're once again back in the attic space talking about issues that homeowners experience, okay? Now, Damian, this is probably the most common call that we get. Someone wakes up and they start noticing a spot or a water stain on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, super common, we get this a lot. Now, unless a homeowner has a hole on their roof, okay, by the time you notice a water spot on your ceiling, about how long do you think that could have been going on before you even noticed it?
Man, it's hard to tell, Chris. There's a lot of factors that go into this, right?
Okay.
You've got a lot of stuff going on in your roof, like box vents and pipe jacks and chimneys and stuff, and those are all potential leak points.
Okay.
So what happens is, water likes to find the path of least resistance, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's just say your chimney's leaking. Well, first it's going to start leaking in by the chimney, and then it's going to work its way down, and it's going to find its way to the flashing. It's going to get around the flashing. It's going to get under the underlayment, and then it's going to get to the decking. And then once it gets to the decking, it saturates the decking. Water has nowhere else to go at that point but down. So it's going to find its way down, and that's when you're going to start seeing those leaks on your ceilings.
So a lot of times if they're noticing a spot on their ceiling, now hopefully it's something, no one gets excited about roofing, we know this, okay? When someone calls us they have a spot on the ceiling, we kind of hope it's something easy repairable, correct? That's usually what we hope for, right?
100%.
But if it's not, that leak's probably been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, and usually, like I said, things fail. Pipe jacks fail, flashing fails. That's just the age and life of a product. Eventually it fails.
Now, if you've been up in an attic space and they say they have a leak, have you ever been up in one and you get up there and the damage is way more extensive than maybe anyone thought?
Yeah, I've seen some bad stuff, Chris.
Okay.
When that water sits in there, you get organic growth starts. You're going to start having, I hate to use the M word, but mold, can start generating at that point. So yeah, you definitely want to address your issues as soon as you see something. It gets a lot cheaper if you address the issue before it gets way out of hand.
Now, have you ever heard from homeowners, and this has been a common conversation I tend to have, and I'm curious in your experience, okay, where they've called people out because they noticed a spot on the ceiling. They've had contractors come out, they hop up on the roof, they take a picture, and they say, oh, you just need a shingle, or oh, you just need some caulking, or oh, you just need... But they didn't get up into the attic space to see what was actually causing the leak. Now, I set this up for this way. Have you ever noticed that they have a leak, say, in their kitchen? But when you get in the attic space, that leak is it's happening somewhere way further away than where they're noticing that water at. Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah, 100%, Chris. So when water comes down, it's not necessarily going to go right where you think it's going to go, right below the leak point. It's going to find a rafter, it's going to travel down, it's going to find a different location to actually show where the leak point is on your ceiling. Very important, if you have a contractor come out, half of your roof is inside of the attic. So that's where you're gonna half your story's at. You're gonna see a lot of the stuff you won't see on the roof. You're gonna see the staining on your drywall or staining on your plywood. You can see rusty nails that are dripping attic rain. There's all kinds of stuff. But the big part of the story is on the inside, because that's the part that shows the damage.
And I know you're very passionate about this. You love every homeowner you talk to. I know your reputation, your integrity is very important to you when you're at a job site. Okay. So is that why you take it such a personal approach to get in the attic every time, to make sure if you're going to present a solution, it's going to solve the problem?
Yeah, 100%. So, my goal is to solve your problem on the first trip, right? If I think a pipe jack is directly above a leak point on your ceiling, I still got to verify that that's where that leak is coming from. I mean, it could be traveling from another part of the roof. So very important to get up in that.
Well, guys, if you're out there and you've ever noticed any kind of staining on your ceiling, do not hesitate. I don't care if you call Stay Dry or you call a trusted advisor. I encourage you immediately get someone out there, because things will not get better in time.
Or cheaper.
100%, right? We'd love the opportunity to get up there, kind of help you figure out where this leak is coming from and give you the best possible options to solve that problem. Now, Damian, if someone wants to reach you, they'd love to have you come out and take a look. How could they get a hold of you?
Yeah, most definitely. You got a couple options there. You can reach me directly on my cell phone at 765-357-1900 or at dking@stagedryroofing.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Damian, for your time. Appreciate you, man.
Got it, man.
And guys, we'd love the opportunity to partner with you. If you have any questions, concerns, or cries of outrage, we'd love to come take a look at your home. Thank you guys very much.